Hello, kindergarten. Mrs. Durst here, and today we are going to be using these little colorful tissue papers. They're little squares of tissue, and we're going to use these to make some kind of leaf details on your branch. Now, if you'd prefer not to put any color on your branch, if you want your collage to be a little more spooky and stark, that is your choice. You can do this if you'd like. It does add a lot of color and pop to your collage, but I understand too if you don't want to do it. So it's an option. We call that optional. So if you want to just tune in to see how this works in the future, we're going to use tissues like this in other projects. So it might be a good idea just to stay tuned into this video so that you can learn how to do this. So I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I have my little tissues here, and I don't need a lot. In this case, less is really more. And you'll recognize my glued on stick to my spooky board. And I want you to notice how amazing that black watercolor paint enhanced the wood to create this spooky kind of night sky in the background. I love how that looks. So beautiful. So let me show you how to use these little tissues, and there are two different ways. Let me show you. So you have glue stick here, and I'm just using an Elmer's. Any glue stick will do. And what you will do is you'll take one tissue, and you're going to use an old pencil, and you're going to wrap that tissue around the back of the pencil so that it looks like that. Okay, and then you're going to dab some glue on that tissue, and then you can set, let's see, I'm going to put this one here, that onto your collage, just like that. And you get a wee little leafy something there. It's a little pop of color that looks really like a leaf, like a fall leaf. So I'm going to use yellow and orange in mine. Brown would look really cool, and there's red. So I'm just going to put on a few little spots of color. Okay, and there's one right there. And I just press that on with the glue, just like so. Okay, so I'm going to do a little orange, a little brown. I'm going to use all these colors just for reference, I'm going to call it, and I'll have a picture of that. But I also wanted to show you this other thing you can do with these. So you can take, let's take an orange. And again, you're going to put your pen right kind of in the center of that orange and wrap it with the tissue, holding on to it. And then you glue that, put a little glob of glue. And then I'm going to stick it right in the center of a yellow one, and then squeeze that down like that. So it's looking a little strange. I'm going to put more glue on and touch a brown. Okay, so I want to show you what you get when you do these kind of layers. Now, more than 3 doesn't really buy you much, I have found. 2 is great. 3, you start to lose the ability to see all the color. But now I'm going to put this just right on my board. You can see it's brown, yellow, and orange, like a little 3-layered rosette, like so. Kind of cool, I think. So you may want to try that technique. So I'm just going to go around and place some color on my tree. Again, it's optional. You may decide you just like the structural starkness of your stick. And that's okay too. But I did want you to see how you make tissue details on a project, okay? So until we put our collage together, I'll see you soon. Bye.